Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Let's play some more Subnautica in our Into the Locker series. Thanks for watching. So, hey, did I just find more silver? I found some gold. Okay. At the end of the last episode, I found just a jackpot of silver in this little cave system here. Like, I found... This is what you want to find. There's always something like this. I remember in a previous game. It doesn't always look the same. Where'd you go? There you are. That's more silver right there. Doesn't always look the same, but if you could find a cave system near the kelp forest, you can usually find bunches and bunches of silver.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, I heard a baddie. I need to go back to my oxygen spot. And I'm actually pretty safe in here from anything that might try and swim in after me, which is the other nice thing. And there's like an external entrance. I actually think I might want to mark this, because this is kind of a cool little cave system, and I would like to be able to remember where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'll actually use the sea glide. I'm going to ascend straight up, and then use this point of ascension to get my bearings on where I am. Alright, there is my landing pod. And here's the cave entrance. There's not really a landmark near it, unfortunately. I'm going to have to kind of find it again, which sucks. If I leave it behind now, I will have to find it again. So I guess what I want to do... I'm going to go back down here, and I'm going to look around for a little bit longer and make sure that I've fully explored. Yeah, see, there's other rocks. I'll get some additional copper. Just metals in general out of this deal. If you haven't figured it out yet from watching, you can definitely dig around in the sand. Okay, inventory's full, so I'm wasting my time now. You can definitely dig around in the sand in Subnautica. It is a voxel-based game. You can't dig through solid rock without a tool, but you can dig through the sand. Makes it a lot of fun. So I guess I hate to leave this behind. I'll have to find it again. But what I'm going to do, I found so many useful metals just now. I'm going to... Well, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to swim back towards the... it's actually a good ways away from base camp. But at base camp, I'm actually going to create a beacon that I can use to mark the location of that cave system. Because I feel like I haven't fully explored it yet, and I don't want to lose it. So as you can see, the Sea Glide is creating a map of the terrain below me to a certain extent. It's not very reliable, but it's a cool little addition. Alright, so I think I kind of know the way. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm going to climb up in here. I'm going to need food and drink soon, too. Let's put this away, though. And let's have a look at what I need to make a beacon. Oh, I've already got what I need. I need copper wire and titanium. Only thing is, I don't have a lot of space right now. So let's open up the storage container. And I'm going to put away this gold that I found. I'm also going to put away my treasure trove of silver. And I have some batteries without a charge on me. Alright, so now I need to make a couple of beacons. Also need to make more copper wire, so let me do that. Because I found some copper ore. So we can take care of that. Now, I should be able to make 2 beacons. Oh, they only take up 1 spot. I thought they took up more spots than that. That's good. Alright, so I'm actually going to, before I do anything else, going to go back out and see if I can mark that cave. So it was from this ladder, I kind of was approaching at an angle like this-ish. Or wait, no, I wasn't. Or was I? Hang on. Crap. See, I've already lost it. I was approaching from, I feel like it was this angle. I could be completely wrong, but let's find out. And I drove a good ways. I know, I need to eat soon. But I want to find that cave, and I want to mark it. I have one more good battery on me, I think. Yep. So I'm also going to need to make new batteries soon, because this thing is not going to be able to carry me much farther. Alright, so here's the kelp forest. I know I'm kind of going in the right direction, but I need to find that opening again. Let me pop up here again and see what I'm looking at. Alright, I feel like I'm close.
Dehydration detected.
I know. I feel like I'm going to smack talk with the computer a lot in this series, so I apologize in advance. Okay, I'm definitely in the area of it. Oh man, I'm never going to find it again. Alright, no, that's the edge of the biome. So it's back here. Up. There goes my battery. Problem solved. Where is this cave mouth? Is this it? Yes, this is it. I found it. Found it, found it. Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to swim down here. Now, for my next order of business, we're going to drop this beacon. We're going to call this the Silver Caves. Alright, now let's get some food, shall we? We can now find our way back there anytime we want. Which is great. So we've got that marked, and we will always be able to see that on the screen when we look around. I'm going to go back towards my base camp, but I'm going to keep close to the bottom a little bit.
Caution.
For this reason.
Seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, I've already gotten that. So I already have everything I need for the mobile vehicle bay. Interesting. Hey, there's another... I really need to eat soon. This is getting bad.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to switch to my flashlight and just start looking for things to grab for food. Come here. Come here. Come here. You know you want to. Thank you. Alright, these guys are quick. Of course, anything I eat, as long as I don't cure it, will also give me a pretty decent amount of water. God, I love the soundtrack in Subnautica. Some of the soundtrack pieces in Subnautica actually have been taken out of the game. Oh wait, this is a sea glide fragment, so it'll just give me titanium. That's fine. Similar versions of them are in the game, but you don't actually hear some of the same pieces that used to be played all the time. And I missed them, because they sounded awesome. Alright. That's just another sea glide fragment. Alright, so we've arrived at my base camp. Hey, Peeper, come here. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cook those items, because that will give me enough to go on. We'll pop in here. And then what I need to do with all the silver that I got, as you may recall, the entire purpose of that was gathering enough materials to build a fabricator in my base. I know.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs
much
stabilizing.
Better. Now I still need to drink things. So before I get too ahead of myself thinking I'm done feeding myself, let me... Actually, wait, don't I still have the water on me? Or did I drink it all? I guess I drank it all. Maybe it's in the container back at the base. See? Silver caves. Very easy to find them again now. And I have a feeling there's more silver than
Hydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Alright, so there's... oh my goodness. What is with this chop? This is unexpected. The game normally runs a little bit more smoothly. This new update seems to have done a little bit more. Because it is early access, the game can go back and forth on how well it runs. I am running on the experimental graphics setting, which really makes everything pretty. So that's part of the problem. But downgrading it, it might make the visuals smoother, but in some cases just really takes away some good-looking details that I think actually takes away from it. So if the moments of chop are experience ruining for you... Oh, they're doing this thing where they sit still. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. Come here. If the moments of chop are experience ruining for you, please let me know in a comment. But I'm just going to brave them for now, because I'm assuming that everyone else is equally capable of braving those moments of chop. I have had good friends in my lifetime that have been very intolerant of any kind of digital imperfection, be it in a digital image or a digital sound. So that has made me not sensitive to it myself, but sensitive to how other people might feel about it. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Anything else that I can... Is this my base? Yeah, it's my base. I was wondering what that glow was. Wow, it's dark down there right now. Holy crap. I feel like it's getting lighter steadily. But, alright. I definitely need to get a little bit more in the way of air sacs, so that I can have water. I'm having trouble spotting them. Mainly because I'm getting distracted. Sue me. It's a pretty game. I like swimming around. Hey, air sac, come here. Come here. Thank you. I need to surface.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. Sun's coming up. I just need one more air sac. There's got to be one around here somewhere. There you are. I knew you weren't very far away. Come here. Come to Hadrian. Thank you. Alright. Now I need to head back and get some water out of this, and then I can look more in earnest.
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected.
At building a...
I
know. I can look more in earnest at building a fabricator in my base. Oh wait, I'm cooking the air sacs. Stupid. That was a waste. Thankfully I caught 4 of them. Actually I caught 5 of them, so... That was a real waste. Yeah, see, they give you plus 16, so I guess I'll save those for now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But I could have had a lot more water out of that deal just now, but I cooked them by accident. Oops. Alright, so... What do I need for that fabricator? Needs a wiring kit and a computer chip. So a wiring kit will require 2 pieces of silver ore, and a computer chip will require 1 piece of silver ore and a table coral sample. So let's come out here and get some table coral. That's pretty easy. Come here. Come here. Alright. And then we just need to get the silver out of the cabinet, which I just put up earlier in the episode. We need to do some repairs in here, don't we? I think we need 3 pieces of silver. Alright, computer chip. And a wiring kit. And if I'm not mistaken, that's everything I need. I can now build a fabricator. Perfect! Let's pay a visit to base camp. I like that our base camp is in the direction of the silver caves. That makes me happy. Such a beautiful game. Good lord, look at this. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've got a fabricator. I usually like to have the fabricator by the door. So that's what you're going to see me do. I'm just going to put it right here on the wall. Centralized as I can. I'm using that dot on the bottom there. And... there she is. I can now build things. To a limited degree, I can build things under here. Now, I would like to be able to see out of this place. I also would kind of like to go ahead and have a bioreactor. That would be nice. I need some lubricant before I can build a bioreactor, so let me go ahead and get some the materials I need for lubricant. God knows it's close enough. This is one of the benefits of building underwater bases near... Oh, crap. Hey there. It's one of the benefits of building underwater bases near... I don't hear any noise from my Sea Glide right now. That's weird. Near resource centers, because you can just pop in and out, avoid predators like that, and it's awesome. Alright, so I need to make some lubricant. Are you kidding me? I need one more? I thought I just needed two. My bad. Alright, I'm going to move quickly because we have a stalker that is harassing us. So we have... Our base is near some predators, unfortunately. So I'll have to be careful with that. Tell you one thing I'm going to do really quickly. I'm going to drop this. Alright, base camp is now labeled. So we can now find our way back to base camp easily anytime we want. That's right, I was going to come here. I need to make lubricant. Problem solved. Alright, so that's done. And now I can... There's a couple things I can do with that. I don't need a current generator. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to build a bioreactor. Let's just have the panel facing that way. Alright, and it needs plant matter to function. Thankfully, I am right next door to plenty of plant matter. It needs 4 specifically. See, this piece that you're hearing right now, see here how that just faded out? That's one that I really wish would continue to play. For a while now in Subnautica, that's actually one of the main pieces of the game, and it just sounds awesome when it gets going. It just goes away. Every time it starts, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the best part. But no. Alright, so now our power can go all the way up to 150. The bioreactor is spinning up, as you can see. Power is slowly filling up. I'm a little surprised it's not speeding up a little faster, but I'm just going to trust it. There are definitely better fuel sources I can use than Old Creep Mine, to where the bioreactor is more powerful. But I'm not too familiar with them. I'll have to find out in the course of this series, depending on how far we go. So now I've got a bioreactor set up. So the next thing I would like to do, now that I have my fabricator set up, if I can talk, is I want to have some windows out of here. I want to be able to see out of my own base. I've got some titanium on me. I've got 1 piece of glass. So in order to make... Tell you what, before I even make windows, I'm going to make a glass corridor. So I need a second piece of glass to do that. So let's have a look around and find some additional quartz. I need to swim up here. I also need to make new batteries soon. I haven't forgotten about that. Because I am not going to be able to travel very far using my Sea Glide. Starting very soon. Really starting now, to be completely honest. Oh. I might need to provoke one of these guys real quick, speaking of my Sea Glide. Let me get that out. I've got 41%. Let me piss off one of these guys really fast. Come on. Come on. You know you want to chase after me. There you go. Come on. Okay, he blew up. And now, let's see, another one of his buddies is down there, though, so I can't get... Oh, crap. There's a bunch of them. Alright, this guy didn't leave any crash powder behind, and I need crash powder, so I gotta keep pissing off his buddies. There we go. I think they all came after me. What is that? He's not exploding. That was weird. It's like he was glitched. It's like I couldn't... What was happening there? Alright, now I don't even know if I can find my way back to that cave I went so far. Where was it? There it is. Alright, so there's...
Emergency.
Damn.
10 seconds of oxygen.
And I almost have no power left in my Sea Glide now. You just wasted my battery, you jerks. Alright, well, I need more frickin'... Ugh, it's annoying. Alright. A couple of acid mushrooms. Where's base camp? Alright, base camp. There you are. Actually, that's pretty close. Base camp is equally close, though, so I'm just going to swim down here. Maybe not equally close, but close enough. Close enough. So we're going to swim down here. And I'm going to make a battery. Power's up to 65. We're about to eat some of it up, though. Alright. So we've got a new battery. Switched it out. Now I got to go back and see if I can piss off more of those guys. You'll see why I need this shortly, I promise. I will not continue to be mysterious. It should have happened faster. This little pursuit that I'm on. I see some quartz down here. That's good. Jesus! Okay, good. He blew up. So that might have given us what we needed. Hopefully. Yes, it did. There's crash powder. Let's look around in here. There's definitely quartz down here. That's good. I need the crash powder.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know. I'm just looking around in here. This is an interesting little cave system. Seems like it might go deeper, too. I need to mark this. I definitely need to mark this. I need to go back and make a beacon.
Emergency.
Because there's this little fissure here that I would like to be able to explore further. So, tell you what. Let's go ahead and go to our original base camp. Our crash pod, if you will. Actually, let me pay a visit to my original lockers right now, because pretty soon I'm going to need all these materials at the base. Well, not that many. Not that many. But definitely some of this copper. Right, good. Now, let's have a look here. Tools. Welder! Perfect! I have everything I need on me for it. The magnesium, crouch powder, and titanium. I now have a welder, so we're going to... Where'd you go? There you are. Let's put it in slot 2. Let's fix some things up, shall we? I'm going to fix up this crash pod so it's not constantly smoking whenever I come in here. Beautiful. And let's fix up the communications device here and see if we can get a message. Hey! Back online. So much prettier in here now. It's like the beginning of the series. Anything?
A new message has arrived.
Ah!
Playing message.
This is an automated bounce back from the Aurora mining vessel. Your distress signal has been received. An emergency relief team will be dispatched to your location. The estimated arrival time, 9 hours.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so they're not coming, basically. That's the message there. Message received, friends. Thank you. All right, so there's some silver here as well. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of these valuable minerals because I need to head down. Why are you...
Playing message.
Goal/holy diver? What was that? Oh, early access games. Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and in the next one, I'm going to continue building out my base camp now that I have some stuff in my possession that will really help me do that. I'm also going to build a locker down there so that I can start transferring some of the stuff I have in these smaller storage spaces into larger storage spaces in the actual underwater base camp. So things are moving along quite well. Thanks very much for watching so far, for commenting, those of you who have been interacting with me and telling me how much you hate me for making you want to buy another game. Sorry, not sorry, once again. No, it's been awesome having you guys. As always, comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.